How about this for a new business idea? It starts with property video tours, but it can be video tours of absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. Video tours, 360 video tours. So the business model can be, well, I don't know anything about business models, but the strategy could be that you hire a drone pilot, right? And you hire them to do some work. If the price of hiring them for maybe just a handful of shoots is going to be more expensive than buying the device and learning how to fly it myself, then I may as well just buy a 360 drone camera and learn to do this myself, because this is the best way. If I learn consistency and I learn what I exactly need to have it look like, then I can do this video tour and then find someone who's really good at narrating tours for properties and do a little narration of just audio over the top, but it's just very clean 360 video coming from a drone, so it's completely invisible, and it's very carefully going through a property and doing that as a mock-up. We sell that idea as a business model so that we apply that to absolutely anything, not just property. We can start off in property, but the immediate concern is to just jump into huge scale. So this service can be offered by anyone. Anyone can really do it. But if we're first to market and we have an army of quickly trained drone pilots, 360 drone pilots that are good and proven to be able to create certain virtual tours for certain markets, and then we can start off in property but immediately launch into all these other possibilities that will unravel along the way. Like, imagine tourism. Imagine if you're able to just tour and just watch a 360 drone video, do a really amazing kind of route along the way, flying high, flying low, and or you can have different types. You can have just linear, just give me the old classic eye level walking me through. I can have it speed through. I can choose to go in a crazy nice flowy trajectory, and I can choose which type of video I prefer, and then I can use that as my tour. So imagine that. It's creating so much work for drone pilots. And so it's going to be hugely commercial. And but that really comes down to if the viewers like to do that. So you've got to drive the demand and then supply to that demand. So maybe if I see a future with 360 virtual tours, video tours rather, 360 video tours, to be a huge enterprise, it needs to be because the consumer wants that. If they don't understand it, then it will fall flat. So we've got to launch the business, build the business, but while we're building the business, start building the desire, the fascination for 360 videos. Let that seep in more into the culture than just seen as some kind of gimmick that people never really got their heads around. They never really found a really good use for it, an exciting use for it. So let's build on more gimmicks, but then let's really ramp it up to, okay, now this is what's possible. And so once the public perception is more engaged with 360 videos, and there are lots of awesome things that you can do with them that we've generated as teasers to the companies that we're building to supply that, and make that a service that's accessible, more accessible. And the way to do that is to scale. And so we're building that anticipation of scale ahead of time. So we're recruiting FPV drone pilots, but it needs to be FPV 360. So there needs to be new tech pointing towards this direction. So we could even, I don't know, sign an NDA and discuss with DJI or Insta360 if they do drones. I don't know. I think they do. Right. But I guess that's the thing. Right. In terms of 360 drones, it makes sense to go to Insta360 rather than DJI if they're already making their own drones. All right. Yes, we need to be first to market. This is a crazy good idea, and it creates so much opportunity, but we need to develop that demand. So I guess starting a business would be the first port of call, but investing in getting a business plan together and NDAs. How do I go about that? Can I reach out to a friend who knows how to start a business and who's trustworthy? Yeah, maybe we can go at this full time and really make it happen straight away. Or I don't know. I don't know how to start a business really, like a big business, something that's going to go far. Scary.